if you can figure out how to make it work with paid traffic, right, you're going to be an instant traffic sources, so to speak. You're going to be primed and ready to really scale.
Welcome to Show Me the Nuggets, where each week Joe chats with world-class entrepreneurs to find out the key principles, strategies, and processes that lie behind their outstanding achievements. Now, your host, the no-bullshit serial entrepreneur, Joe Troyer.
And this is the key to major scale. If you can take somebody from cold traffic, right, to a value video, to booking a value video VSL, to booking a strategy session, right, or a consult, and you have that math figured out and you know how to run the ads and do everything, that is a major key to scaling. Can you do it for cheaper than Facebook? Yes. Can you do it for cheaper and scale? No. Right? Like, we could take that same funnel, and we could do that with cold email, right? So we could send a cold email, right? And then we could send somebody to our VSL, right? And then have them opt in, right? But it's not as easy to scale, and it's not near as programmatic as it is with Facebook, right? So you're not going to be able to scale near as hard or near as fast with cold email, in my opinion, than if you had dialed in Facebook, okay? Just my own personal opinion. So you could do Facebook, you could do cold email, you could even do voice drops, right? But then you can send them to your VSL page, your value video page, right? Where you have a headline, okay? Don't overcomplicate this page, make it easy, okay? So you're gonna have a headline, then you're gonna have a video, okay? Then you're gonna have a button, right? To have them book the consult or the strategy session, okay? So, I mean, I've always taught like this method, so to speak, right? So cold email, voice drops, Facebook, etc., LinkedIn prospecting, right, to a video like this, and then a consult, or directly from here to a consult. And it works really, really well. But I think that you can do this to get started 100%. But I think long-term, this is what's going to scale the furthest, right? And if you can learn how to break the Facebook code, right, you're going to be able to scale to multiple verticals. So when you're done and you've built $1 million business in roofing, right, using this funnel, right, now you're going to be able to go after HVAC. Right now you're going to be able to hit the next service business that you want, right? Now you're going to be able to hit siding, and you're going to be able to hit decks. You're going to be able to start doing, going after another niche that's related, like remodeling, right? Like if you can figure out how to make it work with paid traffic, right, you're going to be an instant traffic sources, so to speak. You're going to be primed and ready to really scale, okay? But, for disclaimer purposes, you wouldn't have to start here, right? You could start doing cold email, and you could start measuring your effects here. So you could start measuring, your clicks, okay? Then you could start measuring your bookings, right? How many people book the consult? You can start then measuring the attendance. And what I mean is, like, 1 in 5 probably is going to book, right, once they land on this page, okay? You're going to have to figure out, if you send 10 emails, how many is going to click? Right? Is it 1 in 10? Is it 1 in 15? Is it 1 in 20? Okay, then the attendance, like, you're going to have probably a 75% attendance to your actual consult call. Not everybody's going to show, okay? And that's with you inserting some marketing automation for like appointment reminders. Then you got to figure out your conversion rate, okay? So you should have roughly, just following the systems and trainings and things that we put together and how I've mentored people following this exact process, you should see a roughly like 1 in 5 or 20% conversion rate on these, right? Then you need to know your average order size or your average order value. Okay, so let's say that this is like, it's $1,000 a month and the average person sticks with you for 7 months. That's $7,000. Now what you want to do is you want to start working this math backwards, right? Or back up, right? So 7,000 divided by 20 or times 20%, right? Times 75%, times 20%, times 10. And you want to understand what each click is worth to you, what each booking is worth to you. what each attendance, what conversion rate, and what average order value. And when you start to look at it like that, like a real funnel, like you were paying Facebook per click, right? You're going to start to really maximize your funnel. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with waiting a month for Facebook, right? Start this now, that's fine, but really start tracking everything and make the commitment to track everything so that once you start with Facebook or once you move to Facebook after cold email, now you know all the metrics, right? You've figured out half the puzzle. This is exactly how I would do this and just keep it simple. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff, good stuff. LinkedIn could be in the strategy. I would focus on one of these at a time though, if I were you. And it doesn't mean long-term you have to do that, but get one working at least to some degree. Let's say that you start with email, you get email working, then you could add LinkedIn, right? You could do then Facebook organic, and then you could do Facebook paid. And one little neat, nifty trick, if you guys are doing LinkedIn prospecting, and you're also doing Facebook ads, or at least Facebook retargeting, is when somebody adds you as a connection or agrees to your connection request on LinkedIn, you can automatically shove them into a custom audience on Facebook, and then you can start running ads to them. So what does that mean? When somebody connects with you and they're your target demographic, you automatically throw them in an audience, a custom audience on Facebook that then starts showing ads to them, okay, to push them into your funnel. Okay, so this is super, super effective way to start getting consults really, really cheaply as well.
Thanks for tuning in to Show Me the Nuggets. If you've been enjoying the podcast and find our content helpful, please visit our Apple Podcast page, hit the subscribe button, and leave us a review. Joe and the whole team have been working hard to bring more value to the show. Your feedback will go a long way in helping us make the show better and reach a wider audience.